Captoe boots have a utilitarian history, but live in a stylish present, and should be a part of any boot lover's collection. Today, we're diving into the best Captoe boots for men. Whether you're looking for style, comfort, or durability, I've got you covered. Welcome to Stray Reviews. I'm Lee, and I'm here to help you find the best men's lifestyle gear and apparel. And today, we're comparing 4 great Captoe boot options from the likes of Red Wing, Grant Stone, Parkhurst, and Beckett Simonon. These boots start off at $259 and go all the way up to $395, offering a range of different leathers and construction. Be sure to stick with me till the end and I'll let you know which ones are my favorite. We're going to dig into all these great options, but first I want to invite you to my Favorite Things free newsletter, where I share my favorite gear and apparel every month. I will leave a link for that down in the description below. Okay, let's start off with the Beckett Simonon Medina. I have a pair in oak full grain leather, and these are a size 10, which happens to be my Brannock size. These boots feature a full grain leather upper and a leather lined insole. The interior is lined with vachetta leather and they include a steel shank. They are constructed with Blake stitching, making them the only boots with this construction in today's roundup. The Medina boots have stacked leather heels with rubber caps on them and are hand finished with carnauba wax and shea butter. This gives them a deep luster and color. And interestingly, like I said before, shea butter is also used in hand moisturizers, which does make sense since leather is skin. These boots are made to order in Colombia and are priced at $259, which I actually find to be an excellent value for a boot of this quality. The sizing on the Medina is very accurate in my experience. Like I mentioned, I wear a size 10 according to the Brannock device. And these really do fit perfectly. They are also the dressiest boots in today's selection, with broguing on the cap toe and on the heel, and that really does add a classy touch. The oak color is versatile and it's attractive, and it's suitable for wearing with a tie, jeans, or really anything in between. These boots are exceptionally comfortable right out of the box, and thanks to the 4 sets of speed hooks, they're easy to put on and easy to take off. The vachetta leather lining is exceptionally soft and it just feels great on my feet. Now there are a couple of downsides to the Medina. The laces are a bit too thin and they're a bit short, which makes it difficult for me to actually use that 4th speed hook because I just run out of lace. Also, the Blake stitch construction means that they aren't going to necessarily be as water repellent as, say, the welted options, and the textured rubber sole may not offer much traction in winter, but I would say that these are excellent every other season of the year. Lastly, like all Beckett Simonon boots and shoes, they are made to order, so you can expect possibly a few weeks before you see them arrive at your doorstep. These boots are really great for anyone looking for a dressier Captoe boot that really feels great right away and doesn't cost an arm and a leg. Next, we have the Red Wing Iron Rangers, and I chose mine in Hawthorne Muleskinner in size 9.5 or 9.5, which is a half size down from my normal shoe size. I've had these ones for really well over a year now, and I do like them, and they have been on my channel a couple times before. This model features a natural rough out leather with the smooth side on the interior, really eliminating the need for additional lining. They have a steel shank, a Vibram 430 mini lug outsole for traction without the bulk, and are constructed with 270-degree Goodyear welt construction. The muleskin leather is an oiled leather from Red Wing's SB Foot Tannery in Minnesota. The boots include brass eyelets and 3 sets of speed hooks, and probably the toughest laces in the roundup. They are made in the USA and retail for $349.99. The Iron Rangers tend to run large, so consider sizing down. I actually used to own a pair in Oxblood Mesa back when that sweet color was available, and I went down a whole size for those. These boots are incredibly popular and they're durable, and they look great with jeans or other casual wear. The leather does smell and feel fantastic, and the construction, like all Red Wing boots and shoes, is impeccable. However, these are the least comfortable out of the box in the roundup, and you can expect a longer break-in period for these than really any of the other boots today. The sole is quite hard, which can be tough on your feet during long days. I personally recommend adding an insole to these for extra comfort and to customize the fit if you need to. I actually just threw in a pair of $12 Blundstone footbeds in mine, and they really work great. These boots are great for anyone looking for that iconic American-made workwear aesthetic, and they really don't mind earning the comfort that comes from breaking them in. Hey, tap that like button for me if you're a big fan of American-made boots. All right, let's talk about the Parkhurst Richmond, available here in Waxy Commander. The upper is made from Waxy Commander leather from the CF Stead in England, and I just really love the rusty color. They feature really no lining in the shaft, but they are leather lined in the toe box and in the vamp. The insole on these is a vegetable tan leather, which will conform to your feet over time. These boots are Goodyear welted with a natural cork filler and a steel shank, and they sit on top of a Parkhurst rubber lug outsole. These boots also have brass hardware and 3 sets of speed hooks. They're made in Spain and they sell for $368. The Richmond has a roomier fit, and many people might prefer sizing down a half size, and some people even a whole size. I took mine at a half size down and actually really love the fit. I find these boots to be very comfortable and easy to break in. They have a rugged yet versatile style, and they just seem to be at home everywhere but maybe formal events. I do prefer the leaner profile over the Red Wings and its bulbous toe, because I can actually dress these up just a little bit more than I can with the Iron Rangers. The construction quality, in my opinion, does surpass the Iron Rangers. These came with no blemishes, a super clean welt, and really just perfect stitching everywhere. When I ordered my Iron Rangers, I actually had to send back the first pair because they kind of look like factory seconds. One frustration that I have with Parkhurst is that they don't really seem to have many evergreen styles, and it can be hard to buy boots from them if you just need to take a few days to make a decision, because once a style sells out, they're gone for good. These boots are great for anyone looking for a daily driver that just seems to fit everywhere it's worn, and it excels in materials and construction. Hey, what's your most worn Captoe boot? Let me know down in the comments. All right, finally we have the Grant Stone Garrison boot in black wax deer leather, and I got mine in size 9.5. This leather comes from the Gallon Tannery in Wisconsin and has an incredibly cool pull-up effect to it. The insides are lined with a full grain kip leather. They feature polished brass eyelets, a vegetable tan leather insole, welt, and midsole, and a very unique Vibram cavity wedge outsole. These are also 270-degree Goodyear welt constructed with a flat welt, and they have a veg tan leather heel rand. The Garrison boot is made in China and sells for $395. Now, I love the look and feel of the wax deer leather, which is probably my favorite leather among today's selections. They also have just an incredible smell. These boots are very comfortable for a heritage-built boot and are my most comfortable pair of Grant Stones, actually, thanks to the softer wedge sole. And the fit is perfect for me at a half size down. The mix of broguing and the white wedge sole gives them this unique but appealing look that falls somewhere between smart casual and date night. And I personally love the look of these. One downside to this Garrison boot is that they have no speed hooks, and the Garrison is the only boot from Grant Stone without any speed hooks. In addition, the small eyelets on these can kind of be challenging to lace, sort of like threading a needle. Also, this leather develops character almost immediately, and that's much like Red Wing's Copper Rough and Tough. But some people might prefer boots that develop character over time, and Grant Stone does have other leathers that do that. I personally love the immediate character of these boots because it's not quite as in your face as the Copper Rough and Tough, which I have kind of complained about in the past. These boots are great for anyone wanting stellar materials and construction, but are looking for something that stands out in a crowd of other boots. I'll have a full review of these in a video coming soon. I'm going to give you my bottom line opinion, but if you're getting some value out of this today, then I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel so that you'll catch my upcoming reviews. Okay, the bottom line is that all of these boots have something unique to offer, and I'm really happy to have them all in my collection. However, my favorite of the roundup has to be the Parkhurst Richmond boot. It just seems to occupy this space that's more casual than the Beckett Simonon, dressier than the Red Wing, and just a little more versatile than the Grant Stone. And all of that just adds up to me to more wears. And if you want to see my full review of the Richmond boot, then check out this video here. I want to thank Beckett Simonon, Parkhurst, and Grant Stone for sending me these boots for review. My opinions are my own, and I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you over in the next video.